I've put a list together of 8 things that all golfers, but especially beginners, should try to avoid. So let's do it. So number 1 at the very top of the list, and this is a massive one for me, is setting yourself unrealistic goals and expectations. Before you go out, for some reason you think that you're going to hit every fairway, hit every green, hole loads of putts, and it just isn't realistic. And from the very start you can be setting yourself up for failure and setting yourself up to be disappointed and get frustrated and hate playing golf and all those things that probably everyone watching this knows really, really well. Not my finest little chip shot, but we're putting. But if you're someone who likes setting goals, try and set yourself goals that are achievable and are realistic. So if you're a 28 handicapper who's just starting out playing golf, try and aim for 2 pars in your round and make that your goal. Or try and play to your handicap on 2 consecutive rounds, but make your goals realistic and achievable and be a happier golfer. Number 2 on the list, and to be fair, I'm not too bad for this, and if it's not you, I guarantee you know somebody who does this, and it's changing your equipment too often. If golf's your thing and you like reading golf magazines and going on golf websites and social media, watching people review all the new tech, it can be really hard to resist the urge to want to go out and buy the new, latest and greatest. Thought I was in the bunker. I don't know where my ball is. But oh, it's long. It's easy to get sucked into the brand marketing or to trick yourself and think that this new club or this new technology can help fix a shot that you've got going wrong in your game, or you're going to get this new putter and you're suddenly going to hole everything. Just had a little up and down on the par 3 second, which is a bit of a rare occurrence, especially from that lie. Number 3 on the list is over-analysing everything, whether it's the ball position in your stance, your takeaway, wrist hinge, transition, generating lag, follow through. Try not to get so bogged down with so many mechanical thoughts and swing thoughts that you can't just swing the club naturally. Especially when you're getting lots of input from playing partners or someone on the hole next to you that says they've seen you do this or maybe try and do this. All those things are important parts of your swing that you need to get right in a swing that works for you. But maybe go and see a pro, see someone who knows what they're doing, pick 1 or 2 small things to work on, fix that part, then move on to something else. But try not to have so much going on in your head that you can't even swing the club, because that can be really off-putting. Number 4 on the list, and this one sounds stupid and it sounds like a really obvious one, but it's just not concentrating. And I'm definitely guilty of this, and I'm sure probably a lot of people who are watching this are too. But if you only get to play golf once a week or something and you're with your friends catching up and chatting, you can find yourself getting to your ball, pulling out a club, hitting it without really thinking, and then wondering why afterwards that you keep hitting bad shots. Golf's a weird game where over 4 or 5 hours sometimes you've got to be able to turn your concentration on and off, and it definitely takes practice to be able to do that. But try, when you get to your ball, turn on your concentration, give the shot your full focus, give yourself the best chance that you can. Golf is a really hard game, so give yourself the best chance that you can to hit a good shot just for that 30 seconds or so that you're going to play your shot, and then you can switch off again, carry on the chat, carry on the bants. find your ball, hit it, do it again. So number 5 on the list, and I'm actually going to make a video about this soon, so hit the subscribe button if you don't want to miss that. Number 5 is lacking strategy. And to be honest, strategy is something that I've never really given much thought to for myself. But the kind of thing I'm thinking is when you get to a par 4 or a par 5, you just reach in your bag, grab the driver, just because that's what you always do on a par 4 or a par 5, or you're on the 8th hole at your home course and you always hit a driver off that hole, without really thinking where's the best place to miss. That if you don't hit your desired shot, which is the least devastating place that you can leave the ball, and try and make yourself have to hit a really bad shot to get in trouble by planning your way around. Maybe don't hit a driver off every par 4, even though hitting a driver is more fun. But if you want to get your scores down, consider a bit of strategy, thinking where you can miss. Maybe don't go for every single pin position, just think a little bit about the hole, how the hole is made, and build your strategy from there, and hopefully you'll see those scores come down. Let me know in the comments how you get on. Number 6 on the list is not having a pre-shot routine. Again, when you're playing with your friends or you're texting or something, get up to your ball, pull out a club that looks about right and just whack it. Try and have something that when you get to your ball, you do it every time, it's the same for every shot. And it might just be a practice swing or a certain visualization thing, something just to mentally prepare you to take that shot, and again, give it your full focus. This one's particularly good to help the guy who struggles a bit with the concentration. Try and get yourself a pre-shot routine and see how it works for you. Number 7 on the list is not practicing, and more specifically not practicing your short game. It's another one that sounds really obvious, but I used to go out and play terribly, then wait a week, wait for the following Saturday to come, having not addressed the fact that I'm playing badly at all, go out and just expect that by some miracle I'm going to have an incredible round. It's also easy to trick yourself into thinking that going to the driving range and smashing 50 drivers or 57 irons is going to help, but I would suggest and I'd recommend invest in some short game like a putting mat or some chipping stuff that you can do at home if you can't get out as often as you'd like. Like I work full time, so it's easy for me to do a bit of practice at home. Work on your short game and hopefully it'll show on the course and you'll start seeing those scores come down. It's actually getting really dark, so I'm not even going to play down 18. I'm just going to walk down and finish off the last one, which is number 8 on the list, and it's not getting fitted. And this is another tricky one because golf is a really expensive game to play. If you're a member somewhere or if you just pay weekly and play, it can be really expensive. So going and getting fitted for like the new technology and all the new clubs can be hundreds and thousands of pounds. So I get that that's obviously not going to work for everyone. Length of the club, the lie angle, the shaft weight and the shaft flex, all of these things can have a massive impact on how you play and how you perform. And getting clubs that are right for you and fitted for you will make a big difference for sure. One thing to think about, and I've actually done it recently myself, fittings will often be for the newest equipment that's come out. When you go and get fit, they'll fit you into the brand new equipment that's out that year. So I just got fitted for some new wedges and I got fitted using the SM8s, which are Titleist new wedges for this year. But I went with all the specs and everything that they fitted me for, but I just went for last year's model, which is the SM7, and it can sometimes be like half the price of the new equipment. So that's one thing to look for. I'm not a genius or a professional on new equipment, but if you're just starting out and you're wondering where you should be looking or what kind of thing, drop me a message and I'll try and help the best I can. Okay, I'm gonna get in because it's dark out here now. But thanks for watching. I hope you got something out of that. I hope it was useful in some way, or if you think that it can help someone that you know who's just starting to play golf, pass it on to them. Like and subscribe, all that stuff, and thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.